Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Lady! 54 Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Lady! And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Set. 180. Mike's by 4. Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
On third down, Swift. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On first down, Swift. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. He finds a rookie from Iowa, T.J. Hawkinson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Clinton Dix, the former Packer, in on the tackle.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Flushed out right. Drops it underneath. Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Well, using Zeke Elliott in the passing game, that's something Cowboy fans are getting used to. Last year, 77 receptions. And you think back to his rookie season, he had 32 and then 26 his second year. But he's really on the uptick. A first down carry by Elliott. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
On first down, Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford, and the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition can...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
I don't know.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
I'll do it.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd
Oh,
and 2.
can I change my clothes real quick? I look like one of them bums that got the free clothes.
Oh,
no.
2nd and a couple.
I'm about to. Just make me change my jumper, bro.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Quick.
Gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
I'm a cowboy.
give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
I think I don't know these two shoes. The Kyrie. I come on back. I'm going for that.
A first down throw for Prescott. This to Jarwin. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam,
Lodi, you ain't no flashing too.
It's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll roll on first down. It's Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I need to get the rest of my bag. This is my job at the next one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
We need one more person.
This is Elliott. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Alright, bro, it's about to take like a lot of minutes. I'm gonna so rapid get to like all time. Thank you, bro. Young Mac. Thank you, crazy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We don't.
That's fielded in the end zone.
We don't close
and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You don't close at like that. You see me play? Oh, bro, I'm going to find one kind of
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Swift. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores for the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real job for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
People think I can't shoot, but I really can.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
I know I wear 80. It's because of me. Oh, hell, man. Niggas. Like you care.
53. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and
I'm
with a lot
gonna
of
get
enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Easy alert. Mike 5-4. Hey.
Yeah, why did he quit, bro? We'll get the dub right now.
Get this one to go today. Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
I bet he wants to go get him something to eat.
27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Yo, give me a screen, give me a screen.
This offense finding its legs now.
I'm about
Here's
to just
another
go ahead and
1st
do what
and
I do
10.
to everybody.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Not a stupid ass.
From the gun.
Oh, I forgot that's not a real person.
He completes it to Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm leaving him open. I don't know why he can't. Oh, the center irritating, bro. Oh my God.
Gonna give this time to tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Bro, please get that pass.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
I was about to throw me. Yo, one of y'all throw me, at least I'll get my weapon. You hear me?
Shotgun snap for Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's jumping. It's always the centers, bro. One.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try.
I don't know why they cheering.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
That nigga made a free throw. The cheerleaders do not know pass.
So the 3 points here, they're still down.
Oh yeah, I
but
got blocked. I got DJ back
into
out.
that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know
that's brick. I just have to do that.
A little bit better effort in the second half.
Let's go. Let's go.
He break that. You don't leave me open.
About
Yeah,
set
I'm
for
selling.
this next
Bye-bye.
drive by the Cowboys offense.
Why did I not get on
Time
my
for a
shot
final
computer?
kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the
I
locker
hate
room
this
with a lead.
mustard.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe
I need to get
that
off.
might
Oh.
actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run
Look
in
at
this
that dribble.
situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they
But why
have
you
the
keep
lead
passing
as
the
well
ball?
as we are underway in
Oh,
quarter
it was the
3.
center.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled
I
for
know.
and taken.
I'm on Cole. I'm trying to get off Cole like 1 second. Bro, I'm on Cole still. Please call timeout.
About
Wide
set
open.
for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Oh, center.
Break the huddle. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, bro. If he never quit, we'll be up there right
Very
now.
tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first.
Pass. Good stuff. Oh, this nigga on me. Pass. Oh, that's damn. Oh, bro, I'm tired of this center. I'm tired of this guy.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's able to get the first
We got
before
the
he's
log
taken
down.
down at the 36.
Bro, I'm gonna.
It's a gain of 4
Like, two
there, and it
niggas
gives him a new set of downs.
I'm what? That's enough.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get ready. Spot.
That's facts.
Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
Ollie.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
But turn your mic up, son. All I heard was,
pickup of 20 yards.
I heard 8 shots. Not me. Time out.
Throwing,
I
Prescott.
need my energy.
This
Thank you, I
out the
got my
screen
energy.
to Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
That's a pass.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That shit was
All the way
too far, bro.
inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe,
Oh,
but
yeah, I'm on cold.
there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right,
Yo,
he
I'm about to
struggled,
get
especially
off.
that first half.
I'm on
I know
cold,
the
so
great
I'm gonna
ones
just
always
leave.
think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away
Yeah, I'm on
from
cold.
busting this open. That's a good start for him.
To throw is Prescott.
I am.
Dancing to his left.
Bro, Sidler, why did you
And
not
he's going
block
to keep
that?
it here. He'll get 5 out of the
Bro,
scramble.
Lizard,
It's second
put your
down.
mic up, son.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down
Oh, let's go. I
and
got my
avoiding the big
energy.
hit.
I'm rooting. I'm spamming. Yo, I'm cherry
On
picking.
second down, Elliott. Trying inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't
Bro,
possess
keep
the
trying, bro.
discipline to be an elite
Stop trying.
linebacker. What that means is his ability to
Stop
read,
trying,
react,
bro.
and make
Stop
a play.
trying, bro.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Stop trying.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
You break that, break that.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This
Ollie.
is caught at about the 5.
You
And
missed
they're
that?
down short, maybe by
This
about
is
a yard,
bad.
if that. They get only 4
Keep
that
breaking.
time as that leads us to a
No
4th
quick
down.
draw, bro. I'm about to capture you. I'm wide open. I'm not even about to
And
capture you.
Zerline's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps
wide
the
open.
deficit very,
Wide
very
open.
manageable.
You don't got
All
bailout.
things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have
This
both
game
sides
not good,
happy
bro.
with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes.
Pass
of
wide
course.
open.
One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put
Let's go.
points on the board
Let's
and
go.
did stretch out the
Pass,
lead.
pass, pass.
Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom
Back,
line,
back,
though.
back.
3 points for the opening
Back
drive
break.
of the 3rd quarter. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st
Oh,
and
he
10
cat.
at their 25-yard line.
You don't get no blocks.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
I
He's
know,
got
look
a
at him
convoy,
right there,
and he
about to
might be
run.
gone.
Oh, bro,
Trey.
I know that was gonna happen.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great
Oh,
play
bro, we
there.
never get
His
blocked.
5th
It's like
touchdown now
we
on
never
the
can get a
year.
block.
As they are an extra
That
point
is
away
right.
now from
That's right
tying
there.
this football game.
Thank you, up where?
Not a whole
Pass,
lot to
pass.
recap on that drive. Just
I get a
one
thrill,
play,
Lee.
75
I
yards
get
to
thrill,
the
Lee.
house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely
Let's go.
is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little
Get
extra
up,
in
man.
there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on
Oh,
the
why
bench.
is he screaming?
Oxygen if
I'm
he
not even
wants it as
guarding
well.
nobody. Oh. You missing that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Green.
For Zeke,
Yo,
one
can
of
I
the
press
first
the
3
ball
years
one
he's
time?
had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title,
I open.
1,434
I'm
yards. Not as many as
I couldn't
1,631
even
that he
get the
had as a
ball.
rookie,
This is mean.
but still his yards per game average was the best in the National
Little
Football
Drake, bro,
League.
turn your mic
Here's
up.
2nd and
I don't
7
know
now
nothing
from the
you saying.
28.
You drink in your face.
Prescott to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's okay.
How about the defensive effort from both of these
Let's go.
teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Bro, why
Chess
do they
is
keep...
one way to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be
Oh.
told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ.
Bro, why are they
Escape
why are
when he
they
goes
cheering for
down.
him, bro?
Jamie Collins
They're not
in
even
there to
good.
get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And
Stop
that'll be
cheering,
marked
bro.
out as their
Please stop
first
cheering.
sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last
Hit the
week,
free throw,
and
bro,
this
please.
offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first
I did that
half.
on purpose.
And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second
I was waiting
half.
for the center to
Look
do
out,
that.
they're trying to increase the pressure.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second and 12, Stafford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing a Stafford.
Center.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew it.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will.
Bro, not trying to be racist, though. A lot of fucking lying.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I got the news at 23.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
All I'm doing is...
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They go to Elliott again. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth-quarter comebacks. But last year, despite playing all 16 games, he had 0. Stafford on first down. It's complete to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Stafford now to throw.
Oh, my God.
He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up second down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
Let me get on my
that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you? No. I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I
saw
him
number 8.
He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Throwing deep for Galladay. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
I did that. I did. Fuck this game. Oh, bro, I'm never letting my godbrother do my bad business. No Gallup. Big
It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
I got somebody.
Anytime someone tells
me
the fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
That's okay.
40 got. 50.
Gonna get that.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Yeah, good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I got 18
They have
now.
had no answer for this connection all night long.
Yeah, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a
That nigga did not
concentration
go
level.
out.
You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's
They
been
got a
having.
foul.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They ain't have
Now
green.
Stafford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Switch. That's okay. He off his nose. Go. Alright, I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm never letting my god brother put my badges on.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Quit, y'all. Good stuff. I'm gonna get on my center after, like, if we do another rec. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about my center. My slasher not that good. Cause my guy, but he gon' fail.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter,